UI UX design track. And in this, okay, first and foremost, I want to say this is the last module for the bootcamp, and I want to say a very big thank you for staying put and staying up until the end of this bootcamp, the module 10, which is the usability testing. And so let's get right into it. In this module, we'll be talking about usability testing in general, the types of user testing methods, and what user testing is not, and the usability testing tools and the usability testing steps. Right, let me introduce you to what usability testing is. Testing is an iterative process where users are observed and qualitative or quantitative data is collected while they attempt to perform a task or interact with your prototype or design. Testing helps designers to identify design failures early. It also identifies changes required to improve user satisfaction, that is, pain points while people are using your prototype. It helps the designers to know where to make changes to make the user journey sweet and easy. It also helps to identify how long it takes to complete a specific task. Now we'll move to the types of user testing. For this bootcamp, we'll be talking basically on two types, which is the moderated user testing and the unmoderated user testing. We'll start with the moderated user testing. A moderated user testing session is administered remotely or in person by a trained researcher. The users are given a set of tasks to complete while being observed by a researcher. This method produces in-depth results due to the direct interaction between the researcher and the user, but can be very expensive. In the unmoderated session, it's usually also done remotely or in person without direct supervision. This is what differentiates it from the moderated user testing, the supervision. Participants are assigned a series of scenarios, tasks, and questions. The cost of unmoderated user testing is quite lower than the moderated user testing. Under the moderated user testing, now we go into the different usability testing method or user testing methods. So for the moderated user testing methods, we are going to be talking about two, which is the lab usability testing and the Guerrilla Testing. The lab usability testing. Lab usability testing is a moderated user testing method in a controlled environment. Emphasis on the controlled environment, and is supervised by a trained moderator or a researcher. Please take note that the conditions in the controlled environment may not represent the conditions in which the users interact with the product in real life. The lab usability testing involves about 8 to 12 participants and is usually held in a lab. Observers can watch the test without being seen. Alternatively, they stay silent throughout the testing session. Guerrilla testing. This testing method is also called the all-way testing method. It is the cheapest and easiest usability testing method. It involves about 8 to 10 randomly selected participants, and it is an informal way to test your ideas, get high-level feedbacks from users, and uncover user experience issues. It can be carried out anywhere. Now let's move to the unmoderated user testing methods, and the following are some unmoderated user testing methods. The first is session recording, and the second is observation. For session recording, it is a recording of your user journey and interaction with a product. These interactions include mouse clicks, movement, and scrolling. This method helps to spot major issues with the product's functionality, and it also helps to show the real behavior of users since they don't know they are being watched. Under observation, a moderator observes as the user runs through a set of instructions and only contributes when the user gets stuck. This brings us to the end of this video, and in the next video where we will be talking about the continuation of usability testing, I'll be letting you know what usability testing is not and what it is, and the usability testing tools and the steps. Alright, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.